I am actually a clown doctor. But true, sometimes I do get mistaken for a medical doctor, and I do have to then talk about chickens and things like that.
The Clown Doctors are fantastic. They started here 8-10 months ago and we love them. The families love them and importantly the children love them. So they come in, they're interactive, they spend nearly a whole day here. So we usually give them a bit of an outline of who to see and they'll usually go room to room and meet the families, meet the children, put a smile on their faces. I guess I've really discovered that their role is much more than I originally thought it was. People hear about clown doctors, you think they come in and do a bit of a joke and which is fantastic, but it's even more than that. They do a lot of diversional therapy for us, so help with painful procedures, using different tactics to take the children's mind off what's happening. They interrelate really well with the parents as well, so it's much more than just coming in and making them smile.
Harmony didn't wake one morning. She had a brain tumour that had hemorrhaged. We were unaware of it previously to that morning. Ever since, we've been in and out of Melbourne Hospital and here at the Geelong Hospital. Hospitals are really, really scary if you don't know about hospitals. Now we come in, we know what to expect, we know our way around, and it's not so bad after all these years of doing it. We even look forward to it in a lot of cases.
I know as a parent that if I see my children smile, I know that their spirit's alive, their spirit is active. And so to see a sick child smile is really important. It's incredibly challenging and incredibly rewarding and incredibly fun.
We love it. When we see on our roster that the Clown Doctors are coming, all our staff go, oh great, the Clown Doctors are going to be there. And already we start to think of any children that we have in at that time that they can help us with, with procedures or whatever, or just to brighten them up. Some children are here for, days, weeks sometimes.
When I finish a shift, I feel humbled and sometimes I can feel overwhelmed, but mostly I feel humbled and I feel privileged.
When I come home, I'm either exhausted and quite often I feel much more grounded.
They're really important. If we could have them more often, it would be terrific. We have them monthly, which is great, but if we could have them weekly, that would be even better. So they're a really important part to us, and children, they relate to them really well.
My favourite moment working in a hospital is when I change an atmosphere. When just the other day I was in emergency and there was a mum with a baby and the baby was crying and I sang some songs to the baby and the baby stopped crying and the mother cried. And not in a bad way, it was just a moment of just changing, of this moment of fear into something of it will be all right and whatever happens it will be all right.
Once when I was in bed I wasn't feeling very well at all. I didn't want to do anything, nothing would make me feel better, and the clown doctors came in and I was sitting up and they made me feel better.
My memorable moment, I guess, the day they first came in and I met them. We went in to see a child and I remember this clearly. Now this child had been there probably for 4 or 5 days, really flat, had an operation. And yeah, it had been teary, and so we took them in and it took them a while. They sat down, they didn't go, they took it just slowly, and in about half an hour I could hear a laugh come from them. It was lovely, it was really lovely. And Mum was here and she said, it's the first time they've, smiled since they've been in here, and yeah, so I really remember that clearly actually. Yeah, they do a good job.